I know this year alone there's so much going on, and it's easy to get distracted from what really matters. You know, people getting killed, all that shit is it's nothing compared to the tragedy that occurred today, September 23rd, 2020. A man was separated from the movie talk he cared so deeply about, Black Surgeons.
I'm sorry. They say that's the show. Lex, you knew better. They ain't talk about movies, no. Smoke by stealing all your cheddar. I'm so sorry, Lex. They ain't got no respect.
Sorry.
It's damn near 10 o'clock and they even haven't touched some Star Wars yet. You should write a letter, tell them how to do better. All this success only comes from luck. And take that letter and fold it up, shove it up your ass legs. We don't really give a fuck. I'm sorry, you little bitch boy, little snitch boy. You ain't doing shit, boy. You better worry about your damn self, talking all that shit, boy. Might you get you hit, boy. We don't give a single fuck what you think. You a slum with dong taste. You a dick, motherfucker, shut your face. I'm sorry for breaking your heart, but you should've known from the start. The show's about Fauci and Fox. Put on the heat cause it's cold in the dark. Might as well take you right back from the stars. When Ellis's dog got it shredded apart. Needless to say, the show ain't for the faith is a heart. Collects you a bitch, but thanks for your thoughts. They say that's the show. That's just the show. Lex, you knew better. Talk about movies, no. Smoke by stealing all your cheddar. I'm so sorry, Lex. They ain't got no respect for you. It's damn near 10 o'clock and they even haven't touched some Star Wars yet.
I'm very sorry, Lex.
I'm so sorry, Lex.
You're not about to drop.
I'm so sorry, Lex. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Say I'm so sorry, Lex. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lex. So sorry. So sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry,
Lex.
No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm very sorry, Lex. I'm so sorry, Lex. I'm very sorry, Lex. I'm so sorry, Lex.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Schmodown Entertainment Network. Don't worry, I'm not here the whole show. This is going to be Rocha's show. I just wanted to let everybody...
Hey, sorry, Lex.
Yeah, sorry, Lex. So sorry about that.
I'm very sorry, Lex.
I am not sorry, though, to let you know that... So Sorry, Lex, the T-shirt, it is available, everybody. The So Sorry, Lex shirt is available. Props to Skybound for rushing this out for you guys, and I have a very special offer for all of you. So, like, even today, if you're going to put in a Schmobot, I mean, yeah, sure, you want to be able to put a Schmobot in and put a Schmobot in, but if you don't, if you want to instead get yourself a So Sorry Lex, I'm going to give you some incentive. For the first 10 people to tweet themselves out wearing a So Sorry Lex shirt, I'm going to give two options. Either you will get a free access to the next pay-per-view that we do, or you will get a general. If you're already a patron, you will get a general admission ticket to the next live event that we do. Whatever city that is of your choice. So that is something. 10 people to do it, and so this is the other thing I wanted to let you guys know. When Brett and I did the Flirt and Flouse shirt, those are the ones that really went over really well, and those went over well, and so did the old school ones with the I'm Luke Skywalker, Mother F, and all those, the ones that relate to this show, because we feel like we're on an inside joke together. So, and I'm going to reward people at live events. If I see people wearing these, I'm going to be giving out special prizes. So to support the show, to get in on the joke, and the good thing is it's kind of evergreen. When you see Lex, if somebody, guarantee you, if you're walking around with this "So Sorry Lex" shirt, people are going to, oh, what did Lex do? And then you're going to have to tell them. So,
wait, Christian, so a picture of them wearing it, or like a picture of their order form, like a screenshot?
Wearing it. Sorry, good call. I want a picture of them wearing it. So yeah, it's not that you just bought it, that you are wearing it. Once it comes in the mail and you're wearing it, the first 10 people that I see that tag me on Twitter, that they are going to get those. Like I said, either a free pay-per-view or they will get tickets to general admission to a live event. And I will definitely be giving out prizes when I see people at live events wearing them. So I want to see people wearing these things. Like, this is, if you support SEN, this is the inside joke of all time. So please go ahead and pick this up. Plus the fact that when I told Skybound this one, I was like, I want to put this shirt in the store. Like, are you sure this one's gonna do anything? I was like, this one's gonna do something. I was like, because this is an inside joke for all of us and fun. So let's prove Skybound that "So Sorry Lex" is a shirt that we all want, because I'm gonna be wearing it. I'll tell you that right now. Either way, just wanted to let you guys know. Thank you so much. The link is in the description for the "So Sorry Lex" shirts. I tweeted it out also, but you can get that if you're watching on the replay. If you're watching live, go ahead and pick them up, order them, and we'll see you soon. So enjoy the show with Rocha and Reilly and Sabrina and Ben Goddard and RB3 and the whole crew, and Brett too. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Later.
Peace. All right, Daddy left.
Gone yet?
Thank you, Christian. Appreciate it. Go get those
forever. Oh my god.
Get those "So Sorry Lex" shirts. You can cut off the sleeves, do whatever you want to do to it, and take a picture of yourself with it. You can, kind of do what the ladies do, putting those little cuts on the side. I mean, do all that shit. Make it 80s, 80s fashion. What would you do with it, Sabrina, if you had a shirt like that? How would you style it up?
I would either get a really large one and then not wear pants and just wear like combat boots, or crop it and then wear high-waisted pants. So, you can really go any way with it.
Oh my God, same.
Yeah.
How to style T-shirts with Sabrina Ramirez.
It's a new show.
James
Come on.
Lavario donated $20.
Thank you, James.
Hey crew. Any metalheads here or in the chat? I love all types of music, but am a huge metal fan. One of my favorite bands, The Ocean, dropped a new album today. It's a concept album that continues their run on prehistoric times. Favorite concept albums?
Good question.
Well, if you like metal, I know Riz Ahmed came out with a new movie. What's it called? The Sound of Metal, and he's like a metal drummer that's slowly going deaf, and it looks really, really good.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I love metal. I wouldn't say I'm a metalhead. I love lots of genre of film and music. But Mastodon is one of my kind of older one. I don't know. I can't think of other.
Right.
With the face. It's quite the morning for everybody here on SEN. How's everybody doing? My God.
It's a Friday.
Can I tell
morning.
you a quick
It's
story?
Friday, right? What's
just
going
to let
on?
you know what I went through yesterday. Do you mind if I share my?
Oh yeah, please.
My daughter
please.
had a modeling job. I had to expedite. Yes, I had to expedite a work permit because I'm stupid and I thought they last a year and didn't bother to check until Monday. It shot yesterday. I was told that it was going to come in that night. Then there was something I had to change. I worked like 5-6 hours. I was working with another service that helped you expedite them.
Wow.
And I had to sit on set from 9 until 10:43, and she was supposed to start shooting at 10:45 next to the on-site teacher waiting for this permit. It was the most embarrassing, humiliating thing of my life and the most stressful, and I almost had a nervous breakdown about the whole thing. But seconds before she had to start shooting, bing, email, work permit. She got the job done. She had a great time. They didn't put her in any sexy nurse costumes. I'm happy about that. They did have one that was 90s schoolgirl, and I was like, oh shoot, please. Oh no. I'm thinking like Britney Spears, Clueless or something. Nah, just like jean jacket and leggings and really cute. So Yeah, her first modeling job that I almost screwed up, but I pulled it off.
Nice job.
Nice.
Good dad.
Nice.
Yeah.
But now, was everything you paid to expedite it basically the fee she got for the modeling gig, or was
No.
Okay, good.
She made more money than we'll make this week. So
Wow.
Oh, wow.
No, I don't know how much you guys are paid. I get $10 a show. I don't. Is that the going?
Brett is officially a dance mom.
Yeah, no doubt. I can shit. I'll put on a jean jacket. Fuck it.
The best part of it was that she had a great time. Everybody was really cool, and they had like our little areas had plastic dividers. Everybody was wearing masks. Like it was really, they did all the precautions.
Thoughts donated $20.
Oh no.
Calls baby, there ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough. To keep me from coming to you, babe.
I climb those mountains, man.
You gotta climb the mountains in life, bro. Human or otherwise.
That last line, they definitely changed that last line.
Yeah, they
too.
did. Didn't they, Ben?
I just want to shout that out.
Hello. Well, welcome everybody to a Friday edition of SEN Live. Let me start the show the way I like to start the show, waking your asses up. We're going to have some fun today. I am struggling like a motherfucker, I'm not going to lie. This is yesterday. I did
Wait, you
seven.
said motherfucker.
And I did 7 shows yesterday. I'm absolutely fucking exhausted this morning, and I'm only got a couple things going on today. So after this show, I'm going to lay out all day on the couch. But I want to come in and give as much energy as I can. It's a weird little Friday. We're just prepping to get going to San Diego, and everything is falling apart in the house all of a sudden. Like there's water flying out of the faucet in the bathroom. There's roaches crawling out of the back of the wall out of nowhere for the first time in 2 years in our place. So it's just all going nuts, but it's further signs we got to get the fuck on out of here, man. So I can't wait. I can't wait.
Huh?
Yeah, it's like even the house. What do they say that? What do they say that even the house is
James
turning on?
Lavario
It's like a haunted
donated
house.
$20. Also, I have to say I agree with Makuga's hot take. Swift is way better than Prince, but I'm also a fan of pure Kesha, Daft Punk, and weird shit like Igor that is metal mixed with operatic vocals and glitchy electronica. F.A. Brett Mastodon.
Wait,
Who's
He
better
said
than
who's better than Prince?
who's better than Prince?
Oh, Taylor Swift.
Shut the fuck.
No.
Yeah, that's Makuga's hot take.
No.
Yeah,
That's the
remember on
worst
Clyde
take
Alive?
of
You
all
guys
time.
remember?
And what was the last part?
It was
Brett?
It said F yeah, Brett Mastodon.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I was like, F you, Mastodon. That's a good
We'll
metal
say that.
band,
That
man.
Taylor Swift album was pretty good.
I love my brother, but maybe one too many upside down beer bongs to
Nah,
be.
yeah, you can't. There's not even the same conversation.
Yeah, sweated out some IQ in that Viper Room show.
I don't know about that one.
One too many beer pongs. Anyway, we're
RB3.
Love my fellow swag member. You know what I mean? Love my fellow swag member, but I just can't. I can't rock with Prince.
you can't wrong with it. Anyway, I hope you all are awake. I hope you all are ready for a fun Friday show. We got so much to talk about. We got the lovely Sabrina Ramirez, my man RB3, repping the Lakers who are up 3-1, which means the Nuggets are going to win the series. Then you got Mark Reilly hanging out down there with us as well. My man
RB3,
wearing some
come on,
Halloween
Lake
stuff.
Show.
I love it. Look at you. He's repping the Lakers as well. Got Brett Sheridan, Roland being the best dad in the world, and then Ben Goddard. Ben, I'm going to buy you some new fucking headphones. I swear to God, it's driving me nuts. My OCD is going insane watching that electric tape. It just drives me insane. But we got so much.
shows you can afford to do that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Shit.
Is it
I
sticking
wish.
in your hair? Does it do that
Yeah,
at
does it
all?
stick in your hair? Wow.
That's good. I mean, that's the only thing as a, like a hater of duct tape. I'm like worried about the residue in your hair, Ben, and I care about you, and that's why I worry about
A
this.
lot of us do worry about that,
Mexicans,
whatever is in your hair there, Ben. Yeah.
You worry about me, but
Yeah,
no
duct
one
tape
noticed I
everywhere.
got a haircut.
Because you put it on
man.
Instagram. No one had to notice. You put it on Instagram.
Are people doing the haircuts? Have you
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
salons are
Really?
back open.
Okay.
I got my hair cut last week. Y'all. Nobody said nothing. No, it's okay.
Rep.
It's okay.
No rep.
Yeah, I am straight Wolverine under this hat, so I need to figure out something.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
I've been driving to Fountain Valley. There's a salon
would
that's
you do
open.
that?
Because I like to get in my car, man. I mean, we don't go anywhere anymore, Riley. It's like it's
Go
nice
the
to
other
drive
way.
for like 45 minutes and listen to music, and
Yeah, you're
see-
driving south. You kept going south to San Diego. I see what you did. I go north because you're going to
That
sooner or later
Israel
end up with
donated
wine.
$20.
Oh, that's true.
First off, I just want to say I am really, really sorry, Lex. Also, Makuga is on one. Taylor Swift better than Prince? Bruh. Taylor, Swift. That is
Please.
straight disrespectful.
Yeah,
Check out Golden Gates B&B Indiegogo campaign.
Thank you, Matthew
Okay.
Reed, the creator of that amazing song.
Yeah.
I can't
Absolutely.
tell you. I went back and probably listened to that intro for yesterday's show like so many times. Like that song is straight fire. Fire.
Oh,
It's a good song.
Is like worst week of all time for Lex, or like best week of all time?
Yeah,
I don't
all
even
that
know
stuff.
if he knows. He said
Yeah.
one thing in the chat and then probably dipped. So
Yeah.
I honestly don't think he knows. Like he is. He's never coming back. He's never gonna know. Like
I think after Christian first went after him, I don't think he came back. And then I don't know if Lex even knows how much of a legend he is.
yeah.
Anyway, I hope you all are doing great. Let's have some fun. Fuck it. Ben,
Rocco,
please
man.
send
Yeah,
in your.
man. We'll get you going, dude. I get
do
it.
Send in
Let's
some
go,
Streamlabs, some super chats. Send in your Smo bots. Have a fun Friday with us, man. Come. Send some stuff in. Let's talk about shit. Let's talk about madness. Let's talk about the world, man. The world. Everything going on with the world. All right, fuck it. Ben, what do we got? News.
Let's just get around a campfire and just talk, man.
Come
Like,
on,
we-
man.
We just never
No,
talk
okay.
anymore.
Oh wait, Sabrina. How was the Stanley Hotel? Have you talked about this already?
Just a little bit, but it was
Okay.
so it
Not
was
on
a
First
blast.
Cut, by the way. If you talked about an SEN Live, I know RB3 thinks you talked about it. You talked about it on First Cut.
We did talk about it on First
SEN.
Cut. Thank you very much, John Rocha.
last night.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was absolutely beautiful, and we stayed in the second most haunted room, and we actually had that entire experience.
Wow.
I would say for anybody who wants to do it, if you're in for it, just do it, because it's definitely an experience, and it's really, really beautiful.
Cool. All right.
Okay,
all right.
so like real ghosts. Like
Yeah.
let's get down to it. Like there are ghosts there. I want to go. I want to
There are
like
ghosts.
my grandmother haunted me at one point at her house. I'm all in on this. It was a little scary, tingles down the back, but
What?
so you're saying there's ghosts.
Yeah, but the
Okay.
ghosts kept touching Brandon, like pulling on his legs
Oh, I
and
bet
just
they
things
did.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet
Farting
they-
on his leg. You remember.
Yeah, it's like all of that,
And
Yeah.
it wasn't the concierge under the bed, just kind of reaching under, like you checked and everything.
right? They just hire somebody to sit
Yeah,
there
it's
and
like not
mess with
scary
Brandon.
farm, but more up here and you know.
Brandon, that's not how you do a promo. Brandon, stop doing those promos.
I was alive when you started your promo. All right, let's
anyway,
get into
all right.
some news.
Yeah, let's do it.
The Boys, Amazon's most watched original series. They said the second season launch of The Boys 3 weeks ago was the most watched global of any Amazon original series ever, with the audience increasing by 89% since the first season. It's already been renewed for a third, and it's getting its own spinoff. It's going to be set at a college exclusively for young adult superhero that is run by the Vought International. These hormonal competitive soups put their physical, sexual, and moral boundaries to the test, brutally competing for the best contracts in the best cities. Yeah, bro, the boys. Woo!
The boys.
I am the only person on the planet apparently that doesn't love this show, so someone else take this.
No. There's a lot of people who don't like it. I didn't like the first season. Andres didn't like the first season. He hated it.
Why? Great.
I don't think it's that great. I didn't think the first season was that great. I thought it was kind of empty. Like I thought it was just violent and over the top for the sake of being violent over the top and didn't really have like much meat behind it, you know. But I think the second season does a better job at that. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think the second season turns it around a lot, and they address things that are pretty relevant to to today, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, I would be interested to see this spinoff series. I mean, it makes sense because it's literally their biggest thing. I don't even think there's anything close that got this big. I mean, the Hunters, when that came out earlier in 2020, also got a lot of buzz. But yeah, The Boys, I think everybody kind of watches it and talks about it. And I think it's the most extreme superhero show too, so it has that kind of X factor. So I'm curious to see the spinoff series. I hope it isn't too self-parody of The Boys, or I hope it isn't parody levels of toxicity and all this kind of stuff that we see in The Boys already. But maybe it could work. I think this could work. So
Yeah. Well, if you look at the original comic book, the first I think issue or second issue deals with these hormonal teenage, college age kind of superheroes. And I'm going to be graphic here. They have a house they go to that is run by this woman who has prostitutes, and they race room to room, having sex with each of the prostitutes as fast as possible to show like who's the real issue. And then like
You've sold it on me.
Yeah. And then
already.
a couple of them are accused of they get into this idea of gay sex. Like some of them it becomes an issue between them, and all of this stuff like rolls through as a subplot throughout the boys' comic book series. So I'm surprised that they had kind of pushed it aside for the show, but now I understand why. Now they're going to turn that into a whole separate show and have stuff like that. Just like you said right there, Ben, the hormonal thing gives it all away that they're going to be doing crazy shit with sex and their superhero powers during sex. So it's going to be part of it. Because those superheroes are already doing terrible shit at being older people. Imagine being a teenager or a college age kid with all that power and the nuttiness and the shit you would pull off because you're not thinking straight, or getting drunk or getting high or whatever.
Even the superpowered sex scenes in The Boys season 2 were like, oh my goodness, this is terrifying. Like,
yeah, they were.
It was disgusting. I hate this.
RB.
I mean, they're throwing each other.
It's
in
not
the walls.
terrifying, bro.
I mean,
the
a little rough sex ain't wrong, bro.
There's literally
work in that final shot was real bad.
There's literally a shot that's in the trailer where Homelander lasers a woman's chest. Like,
but she asks him to do it. It's consensual.
That's disgusting.
It's consensual.
Disgusting. That's what it is. Speaking of which, by the way, real quick, Christian texted me and wanted me to ask y'all on air right now. Does anybody want a So Sorry Lex shirt? And like, what size would y'all want?
I'll take a large.
Yeah.
Okay. Ben got it. Large.
Yeah. Me. Sadly, I have to go extra large.
I mean, if you don't want to give your size up on air,
I don't mind.
Cool.
Is it unisex?
Sure. I think so.
Sure.
And the link in the description down below.
Hella open-minded, baby.
Yeah.
American Apparel, they run a little small on me, so I don't know what the.
Let's people make sure to check out those So Sorry Lex shirts in the description down below. So.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Is that it?
Reilly, Brett, Sabrina, what about you? Do you guys watch the show?
I love The Boys.
Spinoff?
Yeah, I just started watching the second season, so and I'm only one episode in, and I loved it, of course. And now, I'm not familiar with the comics, so this sounds so. Rocha, if you're saying there's like a little side thing, sounds like they're gonna expand it, and I like the idea of Animal House and The Boys meets The Boys, and breaking down that satire and poking all the holes in what we believe in superheroes and growing up and all the shit that they're going to get into. Yeah. I love it. Because I love The Boys satire, what they're doing within the superhero universe. So let's see, a little younger. Somebody said, Sky High? Like, they said it was like Disney's Sky High. I'm like, please don't do that.
No, it ain't going to be that.
I'm very glad it's set in college, because I feel like Euphoria creeped me out with everything that was going on there.
With high school.
Yeah.
Euphoria.
Yeah, Ben. Times have changed, Ben.
That's great. I still don't need to see underage dicks. There's a dick montage in Euphoria. I don't need to see that.
That's a T-shirt.
Episode 2.
Yeah. They were remember? I think we reported it on SEN that it was the most dicks in one episode of TV or on screen ever. They had set the record for it.
Hey man, when Drake is behind something and produces it, they just go off the chain.
Drake produces it?
Yeah, Drake produces it.
YA Films donated $20.
Thank you, Wayne.
Hi guys. I cannot recommend Sound of Metal enough. I watched it at TIFF in 2019 back in the before times. Cool. I think this might be a Riz Ahmed Oscar nom hands down if it can count. This movie needs attention when it's out.
Nice. That's a good endorsement.
Yeah, I keep getting. Did you get a screening link, Ben? I keep getting sent screening links, and I'm not sure if I want to watch.
I don't get screening links.
Look, he just did that for the flex. Look at Rocha.
Ben's the one who mentioned it, and he's the one who mentioned. I asked him if he got the screening
link. I haven't gotten one yet, or the one they sent me wasn't 4K, so I said no.
Listen,
sir.
A small independent film starring Riz Ahmed getting a screening flag is not flexing in any fucking way, shape, or form. Please, I'm not the one interviewing Christopher Nolan. You want to talk about flexing?
Until I get a private invite to Kanye's theater garage where he
Yeah.
watches Blade Runner 2049 on repeat, I'm not going.
Yeah, I love that. But what else is he doing? He tweeted out a bowl. What's going on?
Kanye? Oh, yeah. He's been
Kanye?
going. Yeah, he's been
Oh,
going.
no.
A bowl.
He tweeted
And
out
I'm
his
like,
record contract and, text messages.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Ye flipping?
I mean, he says he's trying to get independent. He says he's trying to get free of the record contracts of the slave
He
contracts.
needs to get free of Kim
You know?
Kardashian. That's who he needs to get free of.
I mean, I don't know.
You know how it
That's
is.
a good couple right there, man. That's
You,
beautiful. That's
Arby,
love
stop
right
it.
there.
That is not a good
I
couple
can't.
in any way,
Hey,
shape, or
that's a-
form.
And he
at
tweeted
the
out
very
a
least,
bowl.
it's a power couple.
It's a
At the very
power
least, they
couple,
are
damn
smart
right.
Billionaire
businessmen.
couple. Billionaire couple.
Yeah.
If
She's-
they
she's
can't
a
make
s-
it, no one can.
She's studying to be a lawyer, apparently. How'd you like Kim Kardashian to defend you in court?
I mean, she already freed some people, so.
Oh, come on now. That's fine. That's him
And
trying
that's
to play
actually
the
who I'm
black
going to
vote.
hit up.
What's that?
That's who I'm going to hit up if I ever need a lawyer.
You call Kim Kardashian?
What's
Really?
her
First
retainer
place, yeah.
going to be? That's what I want to know, though.
Retainer.
Retainer.
Nah.
You suspect.
Yeah, yes. That's me.
All right, I want to just,
we'll-
I really want to argue with Blade Runner with Kanye West though. Like, I just want to talk to him and to be like, Kanye, listen, man.
Why?
49. I know a lot of people like it, but you gotta watch the original. Let's talk about the original.
2049 is so much better than the original. It's crazy.
What is
Sorry, wait, what version? How? Sorry, there's one version of 2049. I don't need 9 versions from Ridley Scott.
Okay,
while
seven.
while literally the star of the movie says that's all made up about him being a replicant.
Harrison. Don't listen to Harrison about it. He's a cantankerous old fool, man. He does. He's like, he tried to get himself killed off as Han Solo for like 30 years, man. Anyway, all right. What's next? Anybody else want to chime in on the boys? Are we good?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Sorry, Riley. It's a train wreck. I'm sorry.
Maybe
Go ahead,
check
Ben.
it out.
What did I walk into today, guys? Come on, let's talk about the Lakers, man. Let's just do that.
Oh, you really want me to
Oh yeah.
check out?
Yeah.
Jeez, I've been getting enough shit for not talking enough lately.
I will say,
Well, Brett,
Sabrina,
did you see season 1 of Boys?
I didn't see that. That's on my list of ones to see. I apparently we're the only people on the planet that like Ratchet, and we've been watching that. I've heard just. Has anybody tried it, or they're just going
Yeah, I
off
tried
of-
it.
I tried
Julie,
it, man.
We watched the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
don't
Sarah
know.
Paulson, but I just didn't like that at all.
I just think
though.
it's
There's a lot of intriguing stuff, but it wasn't for me. I think
it's very
I mean,
pretty. Like
Yeah.
it's like.
Do you like American
shot
Horror Story,
beautifully.
Brett?
I didn't see that, but is this
Okay.
I guess
Ryan
it's,
Murphy.
That's all I've been hearing is that if you like American Horror Story, because I think it's Ryan Murphy, then
is,
you'll like
yeah.
that. And I'm not a big fan of that, so I'm not probably not gonna watch Ratchet.
Yeah, American.
Is it Ratchet or
Like,
Raj?
it's hit and miss. Ratchet.
Ratchet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nurse Ratchet.
I was
I
going to
guess
start
my
it.
wife and I are
but then got-
simpletons.
No, you just have a different opinion.
Right. You mean you don't
Yeah.
like
I was
something?
gonna.
Go for it, Sabrina.
Good
Just
stuff.
tell me
yeah.
you love it and you've
No,
seen
good.
it.
Well, no, I was gonna start watching it, but then I got the screener for Haunting of Bly Manor,
Oh,
so a
That's
little
your flex?
busy
I
here.
Wait, is that real?
I didn't
I
like.
respect
You
you.
got the screen for that?
Yeah.
Damn you! That's a flex, Rocha.
Yeah, that's a real.
Well, I have the entire season of The Boys. That's a flex.
I already had the whole season of the.
I had it
Boys.
before
Yeah, I have
RB3. I
it too.
told
It's
them to
on
send it to
Amazon.
RB3. when
Oh,
they sent
okay,
to me. I was
okay,
like, make sure you include a first cut. Make sure you include it.
Yeah,
One more thing to go back to. I thought for
Uncle
all these years.
Cyrus donated $20.
Sorry, Brett.
Hey crew, long-time watcher since the Schmoes No Days, second-time Schmobotter.
Hey.
Don't usually catch the show live, so thought I'd throw you some cheddar today. Anyway, keep being
Thank you.
awesome. Schlong, 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 schlong. Hey, Brett.
Shit.
Sorry,
Hey.
Lex.
Oh.
So sorry.
It's like Winston. I'm glad Winston wasn't on throwing some cheddar because cheddar yesterday. Winston was like, "Hey, if you put cheese on it, I'm not gonna say no.
I'm not gonna ask for the cheese. It
Put
comes
cheese
with
on
it.
I'm not responsible for eating it." All right, what do you
No, I was
say,
just gonna
Brett?
say real quick. For all these years, I thought it was Nurch Ratched with Ratchet with the T, but it's
Yeah.
Ratched
Yeah.
with the
That's
D.
what I thought. I thought like they were turning Ratchet into like a verb or something like that. Like she was, I don't know. But yeah, I
Yeah.
thought it was
Yeah.
Ratchet for a long, long time.
I didn't like that they used the Megan Thee Stallion song for it because I'm like, man, don't colonize that song, dog. That is not your song. Don't use that for an all-white show about a white lead. That
Well,
is
I mean-
not had nothing to do with your song. I just didn't like it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird when shows do it. I mean, Ryan Murphy's a very particular kind of voice.
That's the
He's
thing,
very, very individual kind of dude. But I mean, it's funny. People, I saw some tweet. I think Joe Star tweeted Netflix gave him $100 million for some rough drafts. And I don't know. I like the Hollywood show, but I could also like concede that point too.
Goddard, your face. Goddard, your face.
We report these numbers like every day, and so we get you $100 million. Oh my god!
Oh, yeah,
I don't know if that was the actual number, but I'm pretty sure that was.
It was. And then Shonda came in after that and got her cheddar as well from Netflix. So we'll see what she comes up with. I'm sure it's going to be better than what Ryan has.
Did we ever find out what the Game of Thrones guys are doing? Because didn't they they left Star Wars to go do their Netflix thing and got paid like an arm and a leg as well?
Oh yeah. I think it was $250 what they got.
Yeah, it was something crazy.
Yeah.
Well, we got some breaking news, guys. Samuel L. Jackson is set to reprise the role of Nick Fury in a new Marvel series coming to Disney Plus.
Motherfucker! Okay, yep. Go ahead.
All
Sorry.
right.
I don't think he'll be saying that.
The exact plot details of the show are being kept under wraps, but multiple sources say Jackson is attached to star with Kyle Bradstreet, attached to write and executive produce. Like all the other Marvel shows on Disney Plus, Marvel Studios will produce. So, what would you guys want to see from a Nick Fury Disney Plus series? Would you want to see more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. type stuff? Would you want to see him working with Mariah Hill? Or what do you guys think?
Maria Hill, yeah.
De-aging? I want to see de-aging.
De-aging?
Where has he been? Where has he been between right after Winter Soldier? Because for a bunch of he never really showed up throughout until the end of Infinity War, where he summons Captain Marvel, and that's about. And then he shows up at the end. So maybe he's and then I know Spider-Man: Far From Home, we see him working in space. So maybe it's that. Maybe he's building Sword. Isn't it Sword? They call
Sword.
It,
yeah.
So maybe it's the building of that. I think that can link together a lot of then MCU movies.
As long as you don't have him bend down to pet cats, that's when you
David
really
Wilson
you can
donated
de-age the face all you want. Can't de-age those
Speaking
knees,
of
baby.
Superheroes who fuck, how do y'all feel about Henry Cavill not returning for the Snyder Cut reshoots?
That hasn't been reported, has it? He's coming back.
I think it has been recorded.
No, Frosty over at Collider asked him point blank in an interview if he's coming back for the Snyder reshoots, and he said, "No, I'm not needed."
Yeah.
So
He's not needed.
But
Yeah.
I think it's.
Probably-
They said it's only
probably
gonna be a
doesn't need
week,
Superman.
Right? Yeah, they said it's only gonna be a week, right?
yeah, he's
A week for
reshooting some
$70
stuff
million.
with other.
Holy shit!
Well, from what I understand, he's building out things to expand it for the actual series.
Yeah.
So he's got to add some stuff. So some people, maybe it's pre-Superman waking up from his, death of Superman coming back. So they don't need him.
Well, also too, you gotta think about it. The what they really reshot, the 90% of what they shot with the original Justice League was a majority Superman stuff. So we saw virtually none of Zack Snyder's Superman footage and the released theatrical cut. So I'm sure they have plenty. They probably have a whole movie of his footage not there. So I don't think it's a big deal that he's not returning.
Yeah, he says not shooting anything additional. No, it's all stuff that has already been done. Obviously, I don't know how things are going to evolve and change and adapt depending on now a different length of movie, whatever may happen in post production. Whatever lessons may be learned from what is it 4 years since Justice League came out, 4 years worth of fan reaction from me. I'm now just watching the party. Doesn't mean he's not coming back. He's just saying that right now it seems like it's all set up and he's cool.
Are people losing their mind over this?
No, I didn't even know about it, so I would have normally seen it all over Twitter and
Sounds
people
kinda
going
normal.
insane.
Yeah.
Do you think there's more pressure on the Snyder Cut now with this big $70 million, an extra $70 million budget on it?
Oh God, yeah.
It's a good question.
Does this count as an actual Snyder Cut if he's adding stuff to the movie?
It's his cut.
Everyone's been saying the Snyder Cut's out there. The Snyder Cut's out there. We only need $70 million more to reshoot a bunch of stuff, and then the Snyder Cut's out there.
Well, every movie, it's pretty standard now that a lot of people, they do have reshoots. So this isn't something that's he just maybe never got to it by the time that he was kind of let go from the
Sutherland
project.
donated $20. Hey, Rocha just saw Ted Lasso episode 9. So many laughs and tears. Hey, crew, you gotta see the show. Rocha, are you doing a review of the last few episodes? And so sorry, Lex. Hi, Brett Schlong.
Yeah, great show on Apple TV Plus. Probably my favorite thing that they've released yet.
Really?
Yeah, we did the first 3 episodes. We did episodes 4 through 7, and we'll do 8, 9, and 10 when it screens next week or when.
You didn't get a
drops.
screener for that? Oh man, I got it right here.
Oh,
Crazy.
I got 6
Finale.
You know what? I came to this show wanting to feel okay, and Ben is hurting my feelings. So let's move on. Yeah, you guys got to watch Ted Lasso. Honestly, if you're just down, Brett, I can't encourage you enough to watch this thing. If you're down, if you're sad, it'll pick up your spirits. Trust me, Brett. You're the kind of guy this show is built for.
I'm down to pick him up.
I'm on my hands and knees begging you to watch it. I think it'll make you happy.
Yeah, I haven't watched Ted Lasso, but like the Boys spinoff that we talked about, I already got those screeners. It's really good.
Yeah.
They haven't even filmed it yet.
I bet you do, Betty boy.
Brendan Meyer is going to be scared shitless of Adam Collins the same way Johnny Ringo was scared shitless when Doc Holliday appeared out of the shadows. I'm your Huckleberry.
What? Are you kidding? Come on. Lon essentially threw himself off a cliff in that match. It does not mean Collins is great at what he's doing.
MCP donated $20.
See what happens.
Do you guys think the Marvel Disney Plus series will have post-credit scenes like the films do? Maybe not after each episode, but maybe after the season finales? Hi, Brett.
Hello.
That's a
I
good
don't think it would need post credit, like, because that's the benefit of doing a show is that you get 8 to 10 episodes to like tell the story. So that could be a cliffhanger at the end of the show, but I don't think it needs to be post credit like specifically.
Well, I
also think. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead,
There have been times where I've been mad that I didn't know there's cliffhangers at the end of like seasons of Rick and Morty, and then have gone back and be like, oh, where did this scene? How did they explain this? And then it's a post credit scene. So it might confuse some people, but I wouldn't see I could see the value in them just using it as like a continuation for the next thing or something like that. I could see them doing that.
Right.
I see.
Is that the whole point? Oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead, John.
Isn't that the whole point of these Disney Plus series is to connect them into things already? So usually those post credits are to reveal stuff that's going to be connected to another movie or connected. But these whole series, the whole point is to connect them up to the overall MC universe anyway. So it would be weird to have a post credit thing when the whole point of the series, every episode, is to find a way to do that. So
I'm excited for all these though. Like I don't know what I would want from a Nick Fury show specifically.
Yeah.
But it seems like they're really going all in, like that. If you want to keep up with the MCU, you officially have to have Disney Plus now.
Yeah.
Well, it's good that they gave more involvement to Kevin Feige, because I was reading, I shout out that book all the time, Ride of My Life, Ride of a Lifetime by Bob Iger, and he talks about his whole experience just going through that whole process of getting the top creative people from each division to actually be involved in the creation for Disney Plus shows, because for a long time it was a completely different person for Marvel TV.
Hello?
So
yeah,
Jeff Loeb. So now that's Kevin Feige under one umbrella, money behind it, good stuff.
Well, for those of us who collected comics, this feels like comic books all over again, right? You got to get this issue of that that's connected to this issue of that. You got to get this, like every thing is a crossover event like the old school comic books, so you have to buy like Alpha Flight so you can get the little more information about what's going on the overall story of like Secret Wars or something. And so it's that kind of thing where you have to watch the Nick Fury series and the WandaVision and Black Panther or whatever it is. I'm sorry, the other one whatever it is. She-Hulk, yeah, Miss Marvel, and then of course the Sebastian Stan one with Falcon and Winter Soldier. You have to watch all that so that then you can watch the new phase and have more of the stuff that you get and understand. So I know.
It's so hard for me to keep up with. Honestly, I'm not a TV person, and I want to watch all of this. Well, every single one of these shows, there's so many right now. So I'm definitely watching WandaVision, though. That's like the second that drops.
Right. That looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You got a child problem. Oh, yeah.
Can you keep it down, Lydia? Can you keep it? Can you ask her to keep it down, Brett? Ask her to keep it down.
Oh, Brett, you can turn off your video if you want to now. Too.
Oh no, shit's all good. She sent me a text that said you talked about me, so she must hear everything, and
wow.
How thin are your walls?
I don't know, and her desk is on the other side of the room, so it's not next to this wall.
She could be watching the show though, right? So I apologize for
I
all
hope
the cuss
so.
words.
That's why she's so messed up.
I'm so sorry, Lydia. All right.
I'm so sorry.
Also, I don't think Brendan Meyer will be scared. Not that Adam's not a good player, but he's also played Dan Murrell and William Bibiani in a live event with a roaring crowd. So I think Brendan Meyer will be okay with when it comes to the pressure.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not taking anything. I'm not trying to take anything away from Collins, but he hasn't been challenged yet. When Collins gets toe to toe with somebody, then that's how you really kind of solidify yourself. I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, come on, man, don't underplay yourself like that, bro. You're one of the top competitors. Like,
nah, dude, I didn't have. I got questions I didn't know, bro. I didn't test him at all. I had questions I didn't know, and so when that happens, you're not really kind of pushed. The chips will fall in my favor against him down the road, trust me, and then we'll see what that kid's got against me. But like that, there was just like he was lucky in that match against Mitch, didn't know the answers, and then I don't know what Lon was doing, what planet Lon was on playing that game, but he just didn't come with it, and you know that RB3. So, but I think Meyer is ready. I mean, Meyer's in right now going to challenge for the tag team title.
Yeah,
that kid is smart. He's ready
right now.
Yeah. And he's fixed the breathing issue. I mean, he's great. He's ready to go.
Yeah, both of them have beaten two Brandon beating Alonzo and Mark Andraco, and then Adam beating you and Lon. Like that's two solid wins from each competitor. So it's gonna be a good matchup.
Yeah, don't sleep on Liz Shannon Miller either.
Don't sleep on Liz Shannon Miller. Do not.
Her and Bibbs is gonna be a good match. I'm excited for that one. I'm really excited for that. And then Ethan versus Tom, and Jeff versus this gentleman at the bottom left for me. So how are you prepping for that one, Reilly?
For Snyder, I'm just pulling all the anger I can and holding it in here. Just because I know we work together, but Snyder is just he's Snyder.
You can't prep for Snyder, can you? You have no idea what he's gonna know, what he's not gonna know. All you gotta do is
I know how to prep for Snyder.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I got something I'm working on.
Okay.
But it's like, but he's Snyder, man. He's look at him, look at that. He's playing.
Do I have to?
Good right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just pull out the Rogaine. Just put on the Rogaine, like right there, right in front of the camera.
I'm just gonna, they're gonna throw everything at me they got, with their whatever that is. So.
It's the worst.
It's very good. It's
what it is. You guys know in Schmodown, you're gonna, everybody talks about it. That thing.
Hey, Paul was one question away from getting a perfect game and still lost.
Paul was one half an answer away because he got half it right? He was one. It's crazy. Yeah, Snyder's on a run. He wants Dan. He put that tweet out a few weeks ago saying that Dan's not the GOAT until he plays me. So I mean, he might be trying to back it up in this tournament. I know Andraco. That's a good win for the kid because Andraco really wanted to get a shot at that title. So he'll come in this tournament ready, man.
Opponent's Choice have been that's why Ethan's win was super impressive to me yesterday, is because Opponent's Choice has been killing people lately. Had a week's worth of Opponent's Choice like the other week, and everyone lost. So I think Ethan's the first person in this tournament to get Opponent's Choice and win.
Yeah, I was hoping Adam spun that to give me a little bit of advantage, but it didn't work out. All right, what's the next thing we got, Ben?
We just talked about a little bit about Zack Snyder's Justice League, about costing $70 million. So we got Sega coming out with another film. This one is the Yakuza series. Sega is reportedly teaming with 1212 Entertainment and Wild Cheap Content to develop a live-action adaptation of its Yakuza video game franchise.
Kyle donated $20. Just read report that Nick Fury is to get a Disney Plus series and Samuel L. Jackson will be reprising his role. Do you think this will be a good series or better as a movie?
I think it could be a good series. I think it'd be a good
series.
Like
six,
7 episodes, something like that. You know what I mean?
It all depends. Like, I'm waiting to see WandaVision to see if Marvel can tell the same kind of stories they've told in movies that they can in TV. But I mean, I trust them enough. So
okay.
So Yakuza is Sony's second highest video game franchise, just behind Sonic. It's been going since 2005. After the entire Japanese underworld is pulled into the search for $100 million stolen from the vault of his former clan, Kazuma Kiryu is forced back into the lawless world of the Yakuza. Have you guys played any of these games, and does this movie interest you?
Yes. Anything with Yakuza interests me. I love the
Yeah.
Yakuza.
Same.
I haven't watched
Man,
that
not
weird
American
Jared
game.
Leto film that was on Netflix that was like,
Oh, the
okay.
blind one, or
No, the one where he's like the outsider or whatever, and he goes to Japan to be part of the Yakuza. He's a white guy. It was weird, man. It was weird.
It's like an updated Last Samurai.
Yeah, kind of. Maybe.
Wait,
I
which
didn't think about that, but maybe.
Which movie is that, Rocha?
So perfect.
What's it
I think
called?
it's called The Outsider.
Oh,
The one with Jared Leto, and there's another one with Kelly MacDonald where she's investigating a crime. I think the Yakuza is involved in Japan, and she's going over from Scotland, I think, to investigate the crime. It's interesting little film, interesting little show too. So, yeah, I love the Yakuza stuff. I'm down with it, so I'd be up for it. And I wish I knew about the video game, but I'll be playing that soon, I suppose. What about you guys? Any interest in that?
I've stumbled across the game a few times, but I'm not a big open world. It's an open world game, right? It's like a Grand Theft Auto type game, and that's not really my jam. So I haven't played them. But I mean, the series, like, I didn't realize how big of a. I realized it got a bunch of sequels, but I didn't realize it was Sega's like second biggest game behind Sonic, and nothing's ever gonna pass Sonic. And Sonic was just very successful. But this is a very different movie, so we'll see if Sega can make an R-rated Yakuza film, not a G-rated funny Sonic film.
Do you think they'll send them back saying, "Hey, you got to fix the animation on the Yakuza. Legs and the teeth"? What about you, Sabrina? You playing this stuff? You playing these open world games?
Yeah, no, that was all gibberish to me, so I'm kind of just trying to listen to what you guys are saying about it. I'm like, sounds great. But I think, if they do a great job, I'll watch the movie. Regardless, I'm going to see it. That's what's going to happen. So if it's cool, then yeah, awesome.
Do we have any young Japanese actors that have come over or that are well known, like internationally and domestically here in the States, like that are young enough to play that character? Because we've had, what's that?
It's going to be Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
100%.
the shot. There's the shot.
Nailed it.
Kabam.
Boom.
Reilly, you look like you were going to say something. Have you played Yakuza or anything like that?
No, I've never played it, but when you said open world, I'm like, give me that game now. Yakuza open world? Yes. I want that. So
I want a Ghost of Tsushima movie. That's what I want.
Now you're talking.
Yeah.
Just watch all the Kurosawa films, man. Same thing.
One, I think it's a little different than like Kurosawa.
Alec_MC.
Don't you flex on me.
Donated $20. Everyone up. Everyone in. It's time for the fun to begin. Come along with us to Zoobilee Zoo. Zoobilee Zoo. Magic and wonder are waiting for you. It's as close as a dream and as bright as the brightest blue. Welcome to Zoobilee Zoo. Hi, Reilly.
Hi. I know what you're doing.
Hey, Reilly.
Yeah.
We're 45 minutes into the show. It's time to pitch your live event that's happening here on October 10th. Talk to me about this El Cid situation.
Buddy. Yeah, well, that's okay, man. Yeah, I knew I would get to it. It's Riley's Cantina Live. We're doing October 10th, 7 p.m. Me and Ken Knapsack. It's no, we didn't get a celebrations, guys. Star Wars celebrations did not happen, so this is what we're trying to do.
And we didn't get a refund either.
What's that? Yeah, and
we didn't get a refund either.
Yeah.
Disney.
Well, that's what is it? Carry over till next year?
Yeah, like unless you like go through, it's like this addendum towards like another reference page, and then you got to call someone, and then you got to hire a lawyer to get land. Or you could just roll over. Which one do you want to do?
Yeah, do you want to do that?
Go on,
or
right? I didn't mean to
see,
interrupt.
we've got this all figured out then. Because
Ben, just
you don't
go
even
in
have
there.
to go anywhere.
Ben, you got to go in there and get the refund. No, just go in there, Ben.
Yeah,
right in there, Ben. Get the refund. No, I'm good.
It's that cardboard box that says refund on it. That's Disney's way. So it's October 10th at 7 p.m. PT on the PT side of things. So me and Ken, and we're getting ready to announce a bunch of really cool guests, but
Great.
A lot of favorites that from from all walks of the Star Wars life. I can't wait to do this with Ken Knapsack. I mean, because it's Ken Knapsack.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the best in the biz when it comes to Star Wars. So I'm very honored to be doing this with Sean Healy Presents. And David, thank you so much for everything. So guys, go to my Twitter and you can get the link is there pinned right now, October 10th at 7 p.m.
So you're going to be actually at the El Cid Theater and people are going to watch you live. Are people going to watch you live virtually, or are they going to be able to be there?
You can no virtually. We're still dealing with this thing. So you saw what Ellis and Ken and Josh did at the Viper Room. We're doing the same thing. They had a really good turnout there. They saw that they could do it. Sean Healy They came to me and Ken, and look at us. That's what we're doing now.
That's
Live
awesome.
Star Wars stuff. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Congratulations, man. Love
Thank
it.
you guys. Thank you so much.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You know, I have a
All right,
Star
so-
Wars show. Just letting you know. All right.
I haven't
We do have
heard
a
about it.
short
Why don't you
show
pitch
today,
it to me?
guys? We do have a short show today. RB3's got an 11:45 out time, so make sure you guys send in your Schmobots and your Streamlabs. Brett, we do have a read from you
yes,
though
we
right
do.
now.
Yeah, let's do it, Brett.
We do. Speaking of hard outs, this doesn't segue at all. So when you've had the same car insurance or homeowner's insurance for years, you get trapped into paying the same premiums and not thinking about it, and that's really easy to overpay, and you don't even realize it. I had the same insurance for my car for 20 years now, and never bother even to search around to see if there's anything better. I just pay it and pay it and pay it. So what you need to do is stop overpaying for car and homeowners insurance and see about getting a lower rate for the exact same coverage you already have thanks to Gabby. Gabby takes the pain out of shopping for insurance by giving you apples to apples comparison of your current coverage with 40 of the top insurance providers like Progressive, Nationwide, Travelers, etc. Just link your current insurance account, and in just minutes you'll be able to see quotes for the exact same coverage you currently have. And that's what I did. I checked it out. You log in, link it up, and they'll show you, different rates. Gabby's customers save $825 per year on average. If they can't find you savings, they'll just let you know, and you can just relax knowing you have the best rate out there. And this is the big thing. They'll never sell your info, so no annoying spams or robocalls. It's totally free to check your rate, and there's no obligation. Take a few minutes right now and stop overpaying on your car or home insurance. Go to Gabby.com/SENLive. That's GABI.com/SENLive. Gabby.com/SENLive. Go save yourself some cheddar.
Nice. Very well
Added
done.
that
man.
one. That was all.
Very
Nice
well done.
button, Brett. Nice button.
I'm the king of the buttons. They call Benjamin Buttons. They call me. That's a different reference.
That's what they should call you.
All right, we don't really have much else news today. Disney did unveil in downtown Disney a Chadwick Boseman mural. RB3, do you have that? Do you have that pic or no?
I do not have that pic currently loaded.
Okay. I'll put the link in chat for you guys if you guys want to check that out. Artist Nicholas Smith is responsible for creating the imagery, with Boseman shown exchanging the Wakanda salute with a child wearing a Black Panther mask. It is a very, very beautiful mural.
Yeah,
and it's still strange like that he just like suddenly passed away.
Wow.
Yep. There's a link in chat if you guys want to check it out.
Cool.
But yeah.
We're doing a tribute to him with the Cinephiles. We're doing Black Panther. We have Jay Washington and Winston Marshall as our guests. It's going to be our first 3-part series on a film, and we dropped the first part today actually. So we'll be doing it over the next 3 weeks on the Cinephiles if people want to hear that. And Jay and Winston are fantastic on the show, and we talked literally. We got 30 minutes in the movie in 2 hours. Like, it's just so insane how much there is to talk about in that film and to discover in that film again. So yeah, I mean, if you guys haven't, if you guys don't listen to Cinephiles, that's an episode I think you all should get into it and hear how our discussion goes about that film. A very important film too. Yeah, on so many levels.
Brian Brawler calling me out. Yakuza is an open world. It's an enlarged space where there are lots of things to do within the area. Oh my god, guys, I gotta go. I fucked up. All my press credentials. I gotta send back all those screeners I got. Oh no!
It's a grocery store. Ralph's is a grocery. It's not a grocery store. It's an open area where I can pick food off the shelf and pay for it. That is not a grocery store at all. What are you talking about?
John, how dare you? Nope. How very dare you? Ben Affleck. The last story I do want to talk about is that we've already gotten even before COVID, like mid-budget movies were kind of the thing of the past.
Yeah.
Where it's either really small A24 neon movies or the big Disney blockbusters. So Ben Affleck was talking about how the future was going to look, basically with all these mid-budget movies basically going right to streaming. Like, there's only going to be, quote, movies like The Town, movies like Argo, all the movies I made would effectively end up on streamers. There will probably be like 20 to 25 movies a year that are distributed, and they'll all be big IP movies, whether it's the type of movies that Disney makes like Aladdin or Star Wars or Avengers, something where you can count on the low end being $500 million worth of business, end quote. He goes on to talk about it difficult for dramas and mid-budget movies like The Town, like Argo, like The Way Back, and the article says, like, ever since Tenet, like, kind of basically spooked all of the big studios with being like, nope, we're not doing this. We're all in 2021 or waiting for the vaccine, basically. So does Ben Affleck have a point? Like, are you guys worried about that we're not going to see these kind of movies, these mid-budget movies in theaters anymore? It's just going to be on our home theaters or on our computer screens.
Yeah, that seems to me. Go ahead, Sabrina. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I agree with him a lot, where I think that's going to unfortunately end up being the case kind of going forward in the future, especially the way like VOD, paid VOD has like kind of happened throughout this entire pandemic. And people aren't really going to rush to go to the movies at all, probably for like another 6-7 months, maybe even longer. Who knows when people are comfortable to actually sit in the same room together. But that's unfortunate. I know in Los Angeles, New York, Chicago, there'll probably be still like some of those smaller films. Some of my favorite movie theater experiences are seeing things like Call Me By Your Name or Portrait of a Lady on Fire. So it's really unfortunate that a lot of people throughout the country won't be able to have those experiences, because it's probably going to go to streaming or PVOD. So,
yeah. Well, those have been niche experiences. I mean, that's unfortunately that's why those films are going away, because you're not going to get like the blockbuster numbers they did before. All COVID did was accelerate what was coming. You know, we were Reilly, I'm sure you remember we were on Collider Movie Talk many times. We talk about how it was very clear that the studios were moving towards tentpole pictures, and these other smaller films were going to get lost in the mix or get crunched. Or get moved straight to the streaming services, and it in like 5 years. But now it seems like it's very clearly happening. COVID just accelerated that happening, and I don't think Ben Affleck is wrong at all. And people, I think, are comfortable now. I mean, they've gotten used to it. That's the way human beings are. Once you take something away from them, they get upset about it. But then eventually, if they know it's not coming back or it's not coming back anytime soon, they conform to the situation, adapt, and improvise. And so people have adapted to the streaming service, sitting at home, watching films on their own, watching films on their computer or whatever, you know, and they've just gotten used to it. They're like, okay, I can live like this. It's okay. I can move on and still have a good experience watching a movie. It's not going to match a theater experience, obviously, but I think for a lot of people watching those middle films, they're happy just to do it at home instead of driving out to the theater, paying for the popcorn that's expensive, and sitting there in the theater. Just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's a huge, how long? 6-month test window for all the studios that started, even with Trolls World Tour.
Yeah,
this petri dish of perfect testing that they could do and put it all out there. You know, I think of what is it, King of Staten Island, Palm Springs, some of the smaller movies that I watched, even his Ben Affleck's movie, which one?
Way
was
Back,
the Way Back. And they must, and I just hope studios don't look at that, because those numbers have to be a little bit inflated because of pandemic, and not just go, we're going to make this much if we just throw it on streaming. I would love to, like you said, Sabrina, I some of my favorite movies are like watching a Wes Anderson movie, Royal Tenenbaums. I do not want to see Wes Anderson movies go straight to streaming. Yeah, and I think that's where we're heading. Yeah, and that bums me out, because there are those movies that we love, you know, even Spike Jonze movies, so these are some of my favorites that I worry about. Judd Apatow, these, like, what a bummer, man.
I think, but off of what Rocha said, I mean, this was kind of going in that direction, and the fact that you can have like a 70-inch flat screen in your house for a reasonable amount of money, like, to me, that's a movie theater experience for me. You know, you got the surround speakers and everything. I mean, people are making really cool home theaters now, so the drive to go to the theater, I don't think is as much as it used to be when we were watching off a 4:3 tube television that was 30 inches. You know,
it's funny, RB3. I'm sure you remember this too, or understand this too. Like in your studies at USC, like television has always been the bane of the existence of theaters and films, because when television was first introduced in the 50s, theater owners were like so angry about it and said it was going to make people stay home and not come to the theater and cost, have them lose money, their businesses go on, all that kind of. So they fought back against it for many years. Films were not allowed to screen on TV screens because of that. They would refuse. The studios refuse to let them put their films on TV. It wasn't until eventually everyone got a television that studios started to release their films to be put on television, because they saw it as a way of becoming a way to get people back into theaters to when they were re-releasing these things. So it's always been. So this was always been coming. This idea that television would eventually eclipse or come to be an equal experience for people who love movies in the theater, and so just took a little bit time. Just took a few decades to get here, but it's here now.
I mean, yeah. And I'm sorry. Like I was just gonna jump in real quick and go off. Like Rocha said, it's like history repeating itself.
Yeah.
Only to the extent that the history itself is actually coming true, but it's also to the fault of the studios. For kind of going all in on like this high budget concept to begin with anyway. Like I think you get more people in if you have more product that promote more medium budget stuff than you would. Like if Disney had 100 medium budget movies over 10 big movies, like sure, a lot of those middle budget movies might not do as well, but that you would have a larger audience pool than you would from just your 10 big movies. So, just to having an overall happy thing happening in the box office and the society, you kind of need, it's kind of difficult to, it's kind of difficult to keep it up. It's kind of like a weird economic thing, right? Like, like sometimes you got to lose a little money to gain a little bit more money, but I don't think that's really in the interest for studios and stockholders and all that stuff. So,
and I totally understand. I'm not saying it's like the exact same. Thank you.
Let me try and replay that one. Let me replay that one.
It's not the same experience as going to a theater. I understand that. But for people like me who aren't like hell bent on going to theaters, it's pretty damn good because, like I said, I remember watching movies at home on shitty televisions. I mean, these screens are insane these days. And I think that Joe Blow is gonna this just as much and you can pause it and take pisses and stuff like that. So
I mean, Brett and I are from the time where you were the remote control. Like your parents made you get up and switch the knob to change the channel to see what was on. So, that's why I have the LG that I have, because I'm like, those experiences were deep in me because I just want to enjoy TV. And TV was always a place to, whenever things were going bad out in my life, TV was a place I could lose myself in. So, like, the best experience possible is important. So
I'm laughing because I think people think that's a joke, but
it's not a joke.
Legit, we're like the remote for our
parents. Right. Get up and see what's on the other channels.
Click, 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 and then bend the antenna a little bit, a little to the left, a little to the right.
The worst is when you change the channel and you're holding the knob because if your mom or dad says yes or no and they go, nah, I don't like it, then you change it again. You guys sit there for like a minute or two at each channel. It was so
annoying. You guys have the pliers where the knob.
Of course, the vice grip when they went back.
Every poor family's every man tool was the pliers. Change the channel.
And that whole "you might be a redneck" thing, if your new television was on top of an old one, sure. That
I was struggling back in the day, huh?
Y'all got you kids.
You kids with your 70-inch.
I remember getting my first flat screen TV. It was like, what is this? Because I had one of those big old boob tube TVs, literally 100 pounds, moving that thing. And then I got my first 32-inch HD flat screen, and I was like, it's so light. I can move it everywhere.
Yeah, I remember years ago I booked a voiceover gig, and it was like $6,000, right? And I was like, and I went into a Best Buy and I bought a $2,000 3D television because I was like, there's nothing else I spend more time with. And when I got it home, Ben, just like you, I went from a massive thing this thick to this thin, and I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever experienced in my life. And now they're like, it's $800 at Costco. It's no big deal.
Well, it's just crazy, how fast we've progressed. Because like I watch Scrubs every once in a while, and they have like those old TVs, and that's like 2001, 2002. Like it doesn't seem that long ago. Or like I'll watch old like MLG stuff where they're playing Halo and Halo 2. They're playing it. They're not playing it on computer monitors. They're playing it on old like tube televisions. Like it's oh my gosh. The fact that people have like grown up with this stuff is so weird to me. Like
you kids.
I was never the remote. We always at least had a clicker, but it was also this big.
Yeah.
Like
the universal one. Yeah.
We had a universal remote, and it was like recording your TV shows, like setting the VCR. No, it's got to be on channel 3. It's got to be on channel 3, but then you got to set to record it for CBS. That's channel 47,
right?
Not 24, 47. Oh my God!
I remember the greatest moment was like, wait, I can watch something and record something else at the same time. That's possible.
That was a like because we got TiVo, but then TiVo was where you weren't at home because you couldn't change the channel with TiVo. Yeah. It had to be on Modern Family to record Modern Family. When you could record a TV show while watching something else.
Yeah. You kids with your hopper. You're living the high life.
Okay, well, while we're talking about that, I do want to say that unfortunately Lucas Hood, he did donate through Super Chat, but it didn't go through the Schmobot. But we probably have to read that one out loud.
Can you send it to Sabrina?
RB3
she can do an
and
English
Sabrina
accent.
are tired of our old asses.
Yeah.
Yeah, since we're talking about that anyways.
RB.
Sorry, I don't speak poor.
RB only talks about Magic Johnson. We're talking about the 80s. He can't talk about anything else in the 80s but Magic. Exactly. I know how he is.
Exactly.
Showtime.
I'll read the Lucas Hood one. I saw it.
You gotta do it in an English accent.
Sabrina, you are crazy beautiful. Never get tired of seeing you. Rocha, you killed in Atlanta. Miss those days.
Thank you.
Brett, you are funny AF, sir. Let's get Russian, Ben, and Trump talking about the U.S. destroying U.S. democracy. Oh, hi, market all.
That's not a fun thing to do.
Please don't.
Turn on CNN and you'll see that.
I know. That's what I mean. It's
yeah. The skit starts like this. Russian Ben, we should really destroy democracy.
We have done it. Oh, congratulations, sir. We have done this thing.
Quickest skit ever. Tweet. Yeah, tweet. Right. Exactly.
Let's do. I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste Lucas's money. Lucas, we'll think of something with Trump and Russian Ben at the end of the show for you.
I think Dorina and I finally crossed into the angry place because people showed up in droves last night for our Impolite Truths, and they were bombing us like crazy, man. We finally crossed that line.
Like people hating or like
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
guys are idiots. He's gonna win. I was like, we've made it. I said, Dorina, we've made it. We've made it. So.
This is not me undercutting you, but when people are booing the NFL players for a moment of equality, not protesting the flag, not doing any of that, they're just booing them, like having a moment of silence. Like, oh God.
And it wasn't because the Texans were in the locker room. Cut it out.
Yeah.
You know why they did it. Cut it out.
Cut it out, you. All right, we're going to get over to Streamlabs. Streamlabs.com/the Schmodown, guys. Keep sending in. We got about 30 minutes left of the show because RB3 has a out time today, and we can't do the show without him.
Who are you interviewing? You can flex. Who are you interviewing?
Okay. Well, thank you, John Rocha. I actually had it loaded up here already. Today we are interviewing the great. Oh wait, where is it? Where do you
know?
Yes, we are interviewing the great Jeremy Scott of Cinema Sins. Cool. So nice. He's gonna sit down, talk to us about his new book. He actually his series of books, The Ables, and then dissect the meaning of that, and then he also has a new one coming out soon. We're just gonna talk about that, talk about Cinema Sins, talk about YouTube, all that kind of stuff. So
right on.
Yeah.
Here's Christian go, don't promote another channel on my channel. All right, I forgot. So, I appreciate it.
Yeah, so subscribe to First Cut and the Meaning of Podcast to check that out. So
check it out.
Nice.
Yeah, totally. Miguel Zion. Hey, y'all. First and foremost, I want to apologize to Lex. So sorry. Also, Sabrina's kind of sweet, not going to lie. She's definitely welcome here in Toronto. Come through, Sabrina. However, no hitman allowed. We're nice here. Have a great day, y'all. Nuggets in 7, crying.
Nuggets in 7.
Hey, don't be crying.
No.
They could go 3 for 3 with this 3-1 comeback.
I thought for sure they had him after that third game. Because they could have won the second game.
If Mason Plumlee knew how to play defense, they would have won the game. Like, he literally undercuts the screen. Oh my God!
But you knew the Lakers were gonna. The Lakers played the refs. They were like, LeBron hasn't had any foul shots the whole series. You knew they were gonna do that.
It's not true. It's not true.
It's literally
Sabrina started on all this.
The Lakers made an official complaint.
They
to
did.
NBA.
As if LeBron isn't getting calls. LeBron is not getting calls.
I don't believe in too much conspiracy theory, but no one wants to see the Nuggets play anybody in the finals.
Yeah.
I mean, basketball purists do because those two are great teams. But
hey, you're talking to a Spurs fan. You're talking to a Spurs fan.
Yeah, right.
I know the pain. I know the pain. Pork Up. Not sure if anyone on the panel likes the band Deftones, but I have to give them a shout out because their new album Ohms dropped today, and they were and always be my favorite band. The artwork for the album is a dot matrix image, and fans can adopt the dot with the proceeds going to Davis Children's Hospital. You can upload an image of yourself to their site where the artwork is displayed, and you can select each dot to see the supporters. Cool way to thank supporters for a good cause. That's a good cause.
I love Deftones.
Oh, it's a good band.
Don't ask me my favorite song. I never remember that. Don't put me on the spot like that, people.
Don't worry, someone will still correct you on Monday. Dutch Stoner, Netflix has canceled The Dark Crystal. I'm sad. Sorry, Lex.
Yeah,
I heard about that. I don't know what. Can you explain that, Mark?
I wish I could, because I think it has a lot to do with maybe the budget of it. That it was practical effects and all the workshops they did. We had the creator on Collider Live at one point, so I know the amount of work that went into it. So I think it probably didn't have the return that they were looking for, but it's a bummer. And I know people are calling for HBO to get it, or some other outlet to get it.
I will say it does have a pretty stacked cast. Like,
you gotta think the cast is probably something, right?
Yeah.
But I know that like Netflix is, like, for lack of a better term, infamous for locking people into 3-season contracts. You know, like that's why the Stranger Things kids, like that's such a big deal that they got like that big payday, because they're like, okay, we are literally the biggest thing on the planet, and we're gonna get paid for it before we do this 3rd season. And I'm glad they did. But I would think that Dark Crystal would have that same thing. We're like, hey guys, we're doing a mid-budget, puppet show where it's just your voices. So we're gonna lock you into at least 2-3 seasons, because like, if popularity blows up, like they still have them with that low budget for the next season or so. But I'm very disappointed because show started off slow for me, but I loved the last 8 episodes. It was so good.
Yeah, it's. I think that it could end up somewhere, but yeah, you mentioned that cast list. I don't know. I think that Stranger Things just blew up and became a phenomenon, and we had an old Dark Crystal nostalgic feel that I loved, that we grew up with. A lot of people grew up with, and then maybe it didn't transfer over. I mean, I know. I asked my sister if she was going to show Dark Crystal to my niece, who's finally now just getting into Star Wars, and she saw some of the promotional art on Netflix, and she's like, no. So I don't know. I really don't know. It's such a bummer.
Yeah, because like I feel like we only needed one more season of it, because it's a prequel series, so it's not like you need to like go 5-6 seasons. Like one more season would have been so good. So sad. Rocha's and her thoughts. Oh no, that was the Ain't No Mountain High Enough.
Okay, good.
Ain't that true? Squash. Hey Brett. Ask and you shall receive. In the trailer for the new Lego Star Wars game, it shows Yaddle as a playable character. Disney has been listening to you, Sheridan. Thoughts on this being a hint that she may be connected to Baby Yoda and Mando Season 2?
I did see that. I saw that trailer. I think we were gonna talk about it, but we never did. But and somebody had pointed that out to me, and hey, let's link it up and let's find out that they're called the Yodas. I'm going with Ben's call here, man.
Yeah.
Let them be called the Yodas.
It is Yaddle Yoda.
Yaddle Yoda.
Tommy Yoda, Yaddle Yoda.
How perfect is that?
Hey, it's the Yoda, it's the Yaddle.
Hey, Yaddle Yoda, you got Yoda, you got Baby Yoda.
Yoda's drinking the gabagool over there.
Tony Yoda, that'd be great.
Yeah, Tony Yoda.
Tony Yoda.
Just like a
Bring
last
the baby over here. Bring it over here.
I like that.
I think Yaddle would be an amazing callback in Mando season 2. Like I don't.
You want them connecting that up though? Do you?
It's fun. I'm not. It's Star Wars. Like
God forbid we do anything fun in Star Wars. You know,
Star Wars
like-
isn't fun, guys. First of all, and second of all, no. I mean, I would love that. I love that they connected to Yaddle somehow, but they're also probably going to play out that Camino connection. So maybe it's a little bit of column A with Yaddle's whatever science DNA. Maybe like the Emperor had this contingency plan. Oh shit, I'm getting on my Star Wars now.
There you go.
You know, you could really connect it to a lot of ways.
Not being serious. Go back to Yaddle, Mark.
Yeah.
No,
Mark, do you?
Yaddle.
You're gonna meet at a karaoke bar.
Do you think they're going to tell us what the name of the race is, or are we ever going to find other Yodas, as we call them, or do you think this is always just going to continue to be a secret thing?
Yeah, I don't know. We talked about that on the last Cantina. Actually, I don't know. I could see it going either way. That they keep it mysterious, and that the species that Baby Yoda was actually made. Through somehow cloned of a Yoda or a Yaddle or some older species. That could be an interesting premise to see that a clone then was force sensitive. Have they done that before?
Do we have any canon of what happened to Yaddle? Because the only time we see her is in Phantom Menace and at the Jedi Council.
I don't think there's been much.
Drinking problem, yeah.
We talked. We just on the Jedi Way. We just released an episode today. We revisited season 1. So Laura Kelly and I rewatched season 1 and then talked about it. There is that moment because I'm bringing it up because you mentioned this thing, Reilly. There is that moment where he force chokes Cara Dune during the arm wrestling match. If you remember that so he either she's got some evil in her we don't know about yet. Or he might have some connection to the Emperor or to the Empire itself in some way. So that's certainly possible. Because when Cara Dune and the Mandalorian are fighting when they first meet outside the bar, homie's just slurping soup like it's no big deal. But somehow the arm wrestling match gets him to force choke Cara Dune. This is something that I think will play out. And I don't think we're going to see Yoda's either, Sheridan. I think when she said the armor says his kind, it means Jedi.
He's on the camp, Brett.
Oh yeah, I'm in the Yoda camp. Oh, I like the Yodas.
One at a time, baby. Join the cult.
Yeah, let's do the reality show, the Yodas.
Yeah. I think Baby Yoda just believes in trans rights. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There's the shot.
156 Impulse. Hey guys, hope you're all great. Happy Friday. So today I almost got knocked out by a cook. Two cooks were fighting and I had to stop it. It was insane. Wow. Okay, Impulse. What restaurant do you work at, my friend? Like, you have a new story every day, and this is coming from Barcha. I know that restaurants can be crazy, but you might need to get a new job, brother.
I was gonna say,
question: have you guys ever had to stop a fight? By the way, my mom is doing great. That is also good.
That's good.
I've had to stop plenty of fights.
Yes.
Lots of fights.
Yeah, not plenty.
I had to stop myself from a fight.
Not Sabrina. She starts them.
Yeah.
She likes to do it on purpose.
I think you're muted, Sabrina.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
No, trust me, I've stopped my share of fair fights too. But Sabrina, tell us about your fight experience.
Yeah.
Wait, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
There you go.
I was gonna say that sounds like the restaurant from King of Staten Island. Like how they
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Still haven't seen it. Still haven't seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's good, man.
Not a fighter. So.
Sabrina likes to start the fights by just talking her mess in the club.
I was gonna say, don't say nothing sexist, Rocha. Don't do it.
Man, you be quiet.
It's funny because somebody
don't tell me what to do.
Somebody in the comments was like, "Man, Rocha used to be like woke Rocha on Collider, and now on SEN he's like full. He take off the full mask. You know what I mean?
I don't know what that means, man.
Yeah,
I still believe. I mean, I still wanting women to be equal to men in terms of pay and status in this country, wanting people of color to be equal to everybody. doesn't mean I can't also bust balls and have fun and be playful. That's the stupidity of the thing of the woke tag. It's like, oh, he's got a stick up his ass. It's like, no, we're all like, there are plenty of people who are super chill, who want equality across the board and want everyone to have this equal opportunities in life. It doesn't make you some kind of stick in the mud. It's quite the opposite, actually.
You could be woke and want to climb a woman. That's totally cool.
There's nothing wrong with that, as long as it's consensual.
Yeah,
of course,
consensual
RB.
climbing. Yeah, that's
exactly.
all it is.
Yeah, consensual climbing. That's why I don't climb mountains. It's not consensual, man. The mountain can't say, get off me.
Man. Cheryl Dick Pants. Hey gang, happy Friday. I was blasting So Sorry Lex in my car this morning, and an older couple rolled up next to me, and their clueless look at me was priceless. By the way, Brett, how was your talk with Lydia Wednesday after you screamed Jeremiah?
Oh, she wasn't in trouble or anything. She's just throwing it back. She used every single phrase that I've told her when I'm like, I run into her room. I'm like, you have a microphone on your mouth. Please stop yelling.
Mario donated $20. Y'all didn't answer about favorite concept albums. I would love the
favorite concept.
Sorry, yes.
She hurting a little bit.
She hurting.
Yeah.
What's a concept album?
I'll replay that one.
Quadrophenia?
Yeah, that
like
works.
An EP or like them going outside of their norms?
I like Tommy, The Who. That's a concept album,
Yeah,
right? 'Cause it's like a rock opera thing.
Or The Who did 2 concept albums. Then.
Right.
Would you call Green Day American Idiot?
Yeah.
Somewhat, because they did the play. That would be...
Maybe the play itself, but I mean, the album is pretty Green Day.
Yeah, it's pure Green Day. But
Sabrina, is there something wrong with your mic, Sabrina? We can't hear you at all. You're making
low.
gestures, but we can't hear you. Have you selected it? You got to select it in the things. I don't mean to mansplain, but you got to select it.
Is it on? You have to turn it on.
Did you?
Now you've muted yourself. All right. Anyway, 808s and Heartbreaks is a concept album, right? Kanye. That's kind of a concept album because it's not his normal stuff. That
I would say Kendrick Lamar Damn is a concept album.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely a concept album.
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm just looking up because I need to.
Yeah, Sgt. Pepper definitely.
There's a lot of Lupe Fiasco's discography is like all concept. He's mostly all concept albums.
Sinatra did like.
I mean,
three
The Wall's
concept
the
albums.
easy answer.
Yeah,
right, The Wall, Pink Floyd. Yeah.
We got
Garth Brooks create a character and then do.
Yeah.
Is that what you call a concept album?
Chris Gaines, right?
Chris
Isn't that
Gaines,
right?
yes.
Yes, I remember. My mom loved Chris Gaines. It was insane.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's my mom's favorite.
I remember the Saturday Night Live with Mongo and discovering that Chris Gaines was Garth Brooks and I was like, oh.
Wasn't Sufjan Stevens? I'm probably saying his name, but wasn't he going to do one for every single state?
You just said Sabrina's trigger word.
That's my favorite. I have it right there. His vinyl. That's my favorite musician of all time.
Yeah,
he planned on doing one per like state, and obviously he did like Illinois and Michigan, and he just came out with one that's called The Ascension, and he has like an America song. So I don't know if he's going to continue on with that going forward, but yeah, a lot of his albums are like concept because it's kind of like where the theme is present throughout the entire album. So yeah, American Idiot for sure. Really great concept album too from Green Day.
Yeah.
Cool. I learn something new every day. Ryan White, Rocha, yesterday I mentioned Spring Breakers and you had what looked like a negative reaction. Have you seen the movie? I thought it was going to be a joke when I first watched it, but I ended up really liking it. Thoughts? If you don't like it, I understand.
Yeah. It was. I got 20 or 30 minutes into it, and I was like, man, I don't know if this is for me. So maybe I just wasn't in the right mood. Because I like those. I like films that like challenge your ass a lot. You know, even Mother.
Korine, right?
Huh? Yeah, Harmony Korine. Yeah.
I did not like that or Beach Bum. I didn't
Beach
like
Bum. I hated. Absolutely hated Beach Bum. So, but Spring Breakers got all this publicity behind it. You know,
I did not like it.
I'm not a Hudgens person.
Well, like even that part where she's like crying at the party they're at, that was real. Like she was like really like uncomfortable and like crying in that moment.
That was real.
That was real, brah.
It's like Shelley Duvall. That was raw.
Cinema Gorilla. I kind of feel bad of Lex,
James
but also
Mario donated $20.
Thank you, James.
Y'all didn't answer about favorite concept albums.
Are you playing it again? Okay.
I love the oceans pre-Cambrian and the wall dark side of the moon, Mastodon's Leviathan based on Moby rainbows. Again, shout out to Brett on Mastodon. Also, how do y'all feel about The Offspring? Smashes bomb.
Ooh. I love The Offspring. I got to see them at Warped Tour, and it was really cool because like all the other bands were watching The Offspring because that was the band they grew up watching. Yeah. It was really. I love The Offspring. I've listened to them for like almost my entire life.
What's their song?
Huge
What's their big
Offspring
song?
phase.
Did you really? Right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Aren't they from Orange?
Are you going to argue that The Offspring had hits or not, Rocha?
No, I'm just arguing. Like, what was their big hit? I'm trying to remember what their big hit was.
Why don't you go? Why don't you get a job? You're going to go Far Kid. I haven't listened to Offspring in forever.
Yeah. Is that different from
Blink
182?
I didn't love them. I'll say that. I thought there were other bands around that time that I enjoyed more, and they seemed like kind of the light versions of some of the heavier stuff that I enjoyed. But that's just my take.
The Kids on Our Right, Pretty Fly for a White Guy, Why Don't You Get a Job, Self-Esteem, Hit That, Want You Bad, Come Out and Play, Gone Away, Original Prankster, All I Want, like. All these songs are huge, or like they were on like the rock radio forever.
That's what killed them for me too. Was the overplay on the radio?
Once the album Americana, like Why Don't You Get a Job and Pretty Fly for a White Guy got really overplayed.
$20. If we are talking concept albums, the entire discography of the greatest band in existence, Coheed and Cambria, is a galaxy-sprawling sci-fi story called The Amory Wars. Mark Wahlberg bought the rights for an adaptation that sadly went nowhere.
PJ Campbell is a big Coheed fan, and I guess like they do have like graphic novels for all of their albums and stuff like that. So I'm not the person to speak on it because I'm sure someone will come at me in the chat. So we'll just move on.
It was a fun
but I do agree.
Hero.
I do agree that they are known for their concept albums and their art and stuff like that too. Evil John Madden. So the other day, RB3 said black people hate sign language.
I didn't say that.
Did you say black people hate sign language?
I didn't say that.
No, he didn't say
that. I didn't say it. I laughed when somebody said that.
Which means black people hate deaf people. What did we ever do to him except wave our hands in the air and speak in horrible Wish I knew if this was real or not. I can't hear it.
Do you want me to back you up, RB3, or you got this?
You handle it, Brad. Tell the world I don't hate. You know.
Somebody said, what is the least spoken
language?
Least spoken, yes. I think was the key word, and that's where RB3 said, well, that it's a spoken joke. Yeah, it's.
Oh, I see. I can't be
sign
sexist,
language, so
you
it's
can
not
be
spoken.
deftest. All right.
Yes, I'm a big fan of the deaf community, man. CSUN was the biggest ASL school in the world, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
I actually know that. Yeah. Tongue Punch Fartbox wouldn't be mad if Makuga said he prefers T Swift over Prince, but he said she's better. Dumb take. That's probably the real reason the Wildberries broke up. The Flouse over Danish Harloff.
I mean, Makuga's we all subjective. If it works for him, it works for him. I just don't agree.
That's crazy though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you could like Taylor Swift over, but better. That's a tough call.
He plays like every instrument.
Yeah,
played every.
Taylor Swift is taller than Prince. I can agree to that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, Big Mo. So, got my So Sorry Lex shirt. Can't wait. By the way, I saw both Blade Runners back to back recently, and I'm sorry, Ben, but 2049 was absolute bore. What up, RB3? Hi, Brett. What movie did you watch?
That's incorrect. Yeah.
Sorry that Ryan Gosling's an actual detective in 2049, and Deckard just stares at Enhance.
Whoa.
Enhance.
He's detecting when he's doing that.
Enhance.
How did?
I like them both. I'll say it again.
I agree with you, Brett. Equally good. Yeah.
Well, I do like the first Blade Runner. I just thought 2049 was a lot better.
Real quick, Ben. Speaking of the So Sorry Lex, just a reminder: the shirt is available now. It is in the Skybound website. It's on the Sky. Yeah, the link is in the description. And remember that a free pay-per-view or a free live event ticket will be rewarded to the first 10 people who post a picture of themselves wearing it. Don't just buy it and lay it on your couch or lay it on your bed and take a picture. You got to wear it. Put that thing on. Take a picture of yourself. You can do what you want. You cut off the sleeves or cut holes in it, whatever you want to do. Just keep the message on the front there. Take a picture of it. Send it in. And remember that you can do the first 10 people will get that perk. Also, Christian wants me to let you all know that One-on-One with the Cobra Kai creators is live today on the SEN channel. It's available now for people to watch. And don't forget, is this how I do this? How do you do this? No, I can't share the screen. Okay, cool. Yeah. I was going to put a picture up, but maybe RB could put a picture up of the shirt. So sorry, Lex. That is up there now for people to get on the Skybound website.
I can't, but yeah, the link is in the description down below.
Yeah,
so.
no worries.
Yes. Go listen to that.
Let's move on.
Big Mo. By the way, Taylor Swift is good, but overrated in my opinion. The fact that people would even dare put her in the same category as Prince is disrespectful. I don't think Taylor Swift is overrated.
Yeah, I don't think she's. I think she's
she's properly rated.
But
that take is overrated.
Yes,
she's overrated. That take.
I'm glad that she revived herself, I guess, or repackaged herself. Right?
Yeah.
What she did.
Joel from Queens. Brett, can you share if anything happened after your daughter texted you? What did I say? Also, what are some of y'all favorite pick-me-up songs? Natalie Cole's This Will Be and Wu-Tang's Bring the Ruckus are instant mood changers.
We laughed about it. I knew she was just messing with me. And, again, I say it all the time. Smart ass, I got smart ass kids. They've grown up around him.
All right, so what was it?
Favorite pick-me-up songs?
Yeah, favorite pick-me-up songs.
Ooh, mine's Heart of Glass by Blondie.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Interesting choice. All right.
I would say if I'm staying with Blondie, I'd go Tide is High. That's a good one.
Okay.
And then I like, I just had one. Heart, Barracuda.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a good one.
Come on, just play that.
Let me look at my Spotify real quick and I'll tell you.
Playlist pick-me-up songs.
You gotta go get Lucky, Pharrell, Daft Punk. You know what I mean?
That's a good one.
I did like it. It just got so overplayed. It sucked.
I go with Rush, Tom Sawyer every single time as soon as it starts.
It just reminds me of I Love You Man Now.
Yeah, right.
I know. I immediately went there too. Yeah.
And Jump, Van Halen's Jump. As soon as the synthesizer hits, I'm like, pew.
Yeah.
Also,
go ahead,
I was gonna say honorable mentions for me: "Hips Don't Lie" by Shakira and "La La Land" by Demi Lovato. Also, good pick me up songs too. So
that is a bop.
It's a chill one. It's Iration. It's called Already Gold.
Yeah.
It's like a much more like chill vibe. Like I'm not a big what's that music called? Not Rastafarian music, but
reggae.
Reggae.
Not reggae. It's reggae-ish, but like there's a word for it. I can't. It's like
House?
Pepper and like all those kind of bands.
Skipjack.
Skipjack. What is that?
Rocha talking about music from the 1800s.
Skipjack.
RB3, I'm gonna drive to that house. RB, I'm coming to that house after this is done. I'm gonna interrupt your interview with Cinema Sins. I'll show you some sins of cinema. I know what you're talking about. It's like that reggae type stuff. I can't remember what the.
I feel like there's a word for it. Maybe it is just reggae.
There's a word for it. I can't remember. It's like what. It's like that with the trumps and the. trumpets and the.
Oh,
ska.
Is it ska?
No, not ska. But
okay. I thought it was ska.
I don't know. Maybe it is just reggae. And I'm just reaching. Civstat. I saw something yesterday about Benioff and Weiss doing something for Netflix called Three Body Problem. Ironically, I think Rian Johnson is supposed to be producing.
He is, yes. Three Body Problem.
Oh, because Star Wars? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. John Coops. Rocha will keep going south until he reaches Australia.
I'm going back to the motherland of Mexico. Come on now. And South America, too. I'm going back to
Australia, we have great social distancing and regular cleaning going on with mid-budget films playing in our theaters currently at the moment. But we're still begging for more movies to come out in the cinemas as we're getting sick of watching the same films. Oh, so Australia's sick of going to the theaters to see the same movies. Must be a great problem to have, Australia.
That's human beings.
Crocodile Dundee every day.
That's not a knife. I get it. Wawa Spartan. Hello there, all. This is the guy who builds the Wawas on your East Coast. Just got my sorry shirt. So sorry, Lex. Wife still hasn't delivered our daughter yet, but maybe as a flirt and floss mask can be emailed to Christian. But I'm disconnected from social.
Wow.
Good luck when the delivery room.
That seems like an interesting story.
Yeah.
On your
Brian
own,
Brawler over on Super Chat. Rocha talking about old fools. He would know, wouldn't he? Oh man.
Wow.
Wow. Coming at the throat.
Yeah, he comes on my streams all the time and donates, so I can't say anything.
Wow.
But I'll kick him in the face when I see him. All right, go ahead. Let's go.
Gregory Jensen. For the NFL fans in the stream, who's your pick for the most impressive looking team so far this season? Personally, the Packers are my pick for looking most impressive so far this year. Rodgers is a bad man.
I think the Chiefs are still my pick because they've actually been challenged. The Packers haven't really played anybody, you know. So I mean, they look good. They're just like last year. They look great against crappy teams. Let me see what you got when your mouth gets punched in a game, and then I see what you've got. And the Chiefs, the Chargers came out with everything to play for, and a quarterback the Chiefs had never seen. So they had to figure out how to play that game, and they ended up getting that victory and gutting it out. So I give them props.
I gotta say maybe the Seahawks after that big win against the Patriots.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but then if Cam just falls over, finds that little hole, the game's over. Cam wins,
if the Seahawks run with Marshawn Lynch in the Super Bowl, the Patriots don't win.
You're
so,
right.
Yeah,
I know. I hear what you're saying, but yeah. You're right. But I love the fact that Cam has that team ready to go again. He looks good.
They barely look like they missed a beat.
Yeah, right.
They look
incredible.
great. Yeah,
for sure. All right, that is all the Streamlabs, guys. We've got about 5 minutes left. So in the meantime, if you guys want to send them in, I'll be refreshing. But let's do Trump and Russian Ben.
What?
I don't know. What are you guys feeling for this? We're not destroying democracy because we
okay.
Talking about cancer or
Russian Ben.
More upbeat.
Yeah, Ben, you're absolutely wrong about Taylor Swift. She's an incredible American icon. But she's turned on me now. She's turned on me. She's apparently found her voice. I saw her documentary. It was boring. It was absolutely boring on Netflix. I thought she was going to talk about all her ex-boyfriends. That's usually what her songs are about, all her ex-boyfriends. It's ridiculous. What do you think about her?
I am a big fan of Kanye West. I am voting for him. I mean, I want American citizens to vote. I mean, go vote for Kanye West in the upcoming election because it will definitely not skew poll results.
Absolutely. I love the bowl he tweeted. It messes with people. The liberals are going crazy. They don't know what it means. I love it. He's messing with them. He's getting in their heads. That's what Kanye does best. He's one of my favorite black people. I love the black people. I've done so much for the black people. Unemployment rate down. New jobs for the black people everywhere. They love me. You see them out in the streets. They were so happy. They're out in the streets all night, every night. They love what I'm doing. They're big fans of me. They keep saying my name over and over and over again. The black people love me out in the streets. I can hear them from the White House. I can hear them from the White House. I hear you.
I believe that Trump is taking liberties with talking about black people in this caricature of Trump. I will say that.
Shut up. Shut up. Be quiet, Frenchie. Keep it down. No one's asking
you. Sometimes it's hard to distinguish when does Trump start and Rocha start. You know?
Come on now. I love the black people. They're on my channel. I love the black people. Anyway,
on my channel.
And on that, let's get the fuck out of here.
Ben keeps yanking the show earlier and earlier. We're supposed to leave 11:55. Then he goes 11:45. Now we're leaving 11:40. Is that good? Is that what we're doing? Are we good? Are we done?
Leave whenever y'all. I mean, I'm not going to believe we're leaving early, but
how are we financially? Are we good to roll?
I mean, we just don't have any more Streamlabs Super Chats.
Yeah, people want to throw some schmobots last second.
Yeah,
yeah. Let's do it. Does
so what do you guys got going on this weekend? We'll
let's have a little quick conversation.
Tonight, I believe I'm going to try and get some more Schmodown people to be playing Among Us. If you guys want to join in on that, let me know.
What is that? What is that?
It's like this murder mystery game where there's about 10 people and there's 2 imposters. And you have to figure out who the imposters are while they're going around killing people. It's literally like someone put like the cast of The Thing and put Among Us over it, and it's literally that.
Do you walk room to room and stuff like that?
Yeah, you walk room to room. The crewmates have tasks to do, like trying to fix the ship. And the imposters have to like stop them from doing that. So it's a really, really fun game. And then on Sunday, I've got my marble races again. We're doing 15 races.
Cool.
$10 for every winner. And then we're doing a $50 for the points leader at the end of the game. So come by. You have to be a Twitch sub to enter. So that's what I've got going on this weekend. What about y'all?
Yeah, we got anybody?
Well, me and I'm sorry. I was just gonna say me and my and my girlfriend, we're gonna probably go to Palm Springs this weekend.
Nice.
Nice.
Just got back from there. It's
Good
great.
man.
Yeah. Just a little chill time. Or maybe I'm not sure yet, but I'm still trying to figure out. I might some things happening with friends this weekend too. That is important, but we're still trying to figure it out. So
Be careful, man. Don't go out there protesting, dude. I saw some of those.
I
was nuts last night.
There's definitely a big part of me that would like to protest and would like to, because I how I feel very passionately about these issues. But
Yeah, man.
at the same time, like, I think right now there's so much happening in terms of police violence and all that stuff. Like, it's kind of unpredictable at this stage. So there's a part of me that's a little more hesitant, being honest. But I definitely do want to go out there and support. I might donate to some organizations. We did do fundraisers at the beginning of the Black Lives Matter movement. So we might figure out a way to keep that going. So who knows,
Yeah.
but-
I saw a truck hit those people last night. Jesus Christ, man. So be
it's
careful
scary.
out there.
It's like life
be
or death
careful
right
out there.
now. So
It's
That's
insane.
That's why I don't go out there. I don't want to end up in prison because I lose my mind. Sabrina, what do you got going on?
This weekend?
Yeah.
So pretty crazy, but yesterday I realized that I have 5 days to find a new apartment, and I just moved into this one.
What?
Yes, I have the same thing. When you were talking about all of everything going wrong in your apartment,
Yeah.
exact same thing. I have like my air conditioner's broken, and I have like major wall damage. So it's been kind of a mess. So I have 4 days to find a new apartment, and my phone just broke this morning. So I have to figure my life out.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
so I
Sabrina.
guess there's a lot of that.
I'm sorry.
But honestly, everything's good. Other than that, it's just looking at a ton of apartments. Just made a ton of appointments doing that. Trying to catch up on some movies, watching Bly Manor, all of that.
Okay. Hey, Hannah, move that lady into your place, man. Move that lady into your place, man. Give her a place to go. Come on now.
Why are you
Buy her a
talking-
new phone.
Why are you talking like Terrence
I was
Howard?
just saying to Terrence Howard.
Oh, man.
And I love you saying it to him like he wouldn't.
Yeah. Hey, man.
You never
In
know.
your place, man.
White
What you
dudes are
doing
crazy,
over there,
man. I don't trust them. Hannah, move her in.
Oh, okay.
And buy her a new phone. Show her you
Terrific.
really love her. I know the
Is it-
Stanley Hotel's nice.
Would
Buy her
that
a
be
new
too soon for you, Sabrina? I mean, not to get
Not to get
boy.
too personal,
Just
but I'm
open it.
getting very personal
Yeah.
right now.
I've moved in with girlfriends pretty fast before.
Yeah, but Brett, they don't do it like we did it. Like we do. Like they move in quick nowadays. Now, man.
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys about it after.
Okay, cool.
That's my God. I love Sabrina.
I've got a
right,
show
well done,
that's
Sabrina.
on this channel that I'd like to pitch.
Go.
Yeah.
No, today we have Ben Bateman on with us at the Brett and Plate K-Date at 1:30. That's
Cool.
what time we do it? Yeah, it is. What day is it? 1:30 PT. Ben had told me that we're not in PST. A lot of people use that. We're in Pacific Daylight Time right now. So I like
don't
to
never
just go
know.
with the PT. Anyway, so yeah, 1:30 Ben Bateman, and we're gonna try to deep dive into some things that aren't things we normally talk about.
Yeah.
With Schmoedown and stuff like that. Really get to the real meat of the Bateman. And then this weekend, whoa, I've got a party weekend. I'll be at the gallery working all weekend.
Wow. All right.
I respect
there we
it.
go.
I respect it.
All right, Riley, what you got going on, man?
I have no idea what I'm doing this weekend. It's still the pandemic. Go see Riley's Cantina live. Go to my
Yes.
Twitter, okay? Ticketweb.com. Pinned on my tweet right now. Me, Ken Knapsack, special guest, celebration, Star Wars, all that. And
you
I'm
go.
actually this weekend, I'm playing beer pong with Perry tonight. So go check that out. That's going to be fun.
Good luck.
Oh.
Yeah, you can find me, all my stuff on my channel, of course. The Rocha Says, the Outlaw Nation there, all the stuff I've got going on. We just dropped, I said that this morning, we dropped the new episode of Jedi Way. Laura Kelly and I revisiting The Mandalorian, talking about what we want to see in Season 2. The Black Panther Cinephiles, Part 1 dropped today. What else? I don't know. And we're packing all weekend. That's basically it.
Yeah.
We're going to be packing all weekend. She's going insane. We've got to disassemble the table so we can clear out space in the living room. It's going to be nuts this weekend. I think we'll fight 3 or 4 times, I'm sure. But then we'll have everything squared away by the Monday.
Nothing like a good move to test a relationship.
Yeah, I know, right? But no. I can't wait. You're in that place where you like just want to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just want to get there already. So I'm terrible when I'm in places like that. I get frustrated. So, sorry, Ben. Go ahead. What?
Pac-Man Dwayne. Hey guys, just for everyone this weekend, if you go protest, please be safe. Thank you so much, Pac-Man.
Thank you, Pac-Man.
And that is it. So you know what?
Right.
We're gonna get RB3 out of here, so he's not rushing.
All right, everybody, thanks so much for watching us here on SEN Live on this lovely Friday morning. Hope we picked up your spirits and got you going. Hope gave you something to think about and made you laugh a little bit, made you smile a little bit. That's really what we love to do here on the SEN Live show, is to entertain you. And we're going to put a big smile on your face and get you going with your day. Also, for those, don't forget about the... we got a Schmobot that came in.
Schmoes, clapping hands. Outlaws, clapping hands. Geeks of color, clapping hands.
Yeah.
Bandits, clapping hands. Round table, clapping hands. Blurds, clapping hands.
Ooh.
Whirlpool, clapping hands. Wangers.
Ooh. Yeah.
There you go. All right, as I was saying, thank you all so much. Don't forget the So Sorry Lex shirts are there. Look at go get them there in the description. The link is there in the description. Go buy them. Remember, first 10 people to get the shirt, put it on, take a picture, send it to Christian or tweet it out. We'll get those tickets. We'll get a free ticket to the VIP match or a free ticket to a live event. Go take a look at all of that. Yeah, that's it. Let's get out of here. Go and be safe. Have fun, wear a mask, and come back and join us at 10 a.m. PT on Monday morning for another episode of SEN Live. We love you. Take care, and thanks for everything this week.